All right, y'all. So back in October, y'all know I got into a really bad accident. I ended up losing it and settled with my insurance company for a decent amount. I was looking on Marketplace trying to find another Camaro or anything comparable to it. All the things that I found weren't sufficient in reference to what I was looking for, and even more so what they were asking. So with all the going back and forth and trying to figure out what my next vehicle is, I purchased this. This is my 2018 Chevy Silverado 4x4 pickup. It has an LS1 under the hood with the power gains of 320 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. Now, while the numbers may not be impressive, I mean, it's just your regular hauler to and from where you need to go. It's not your Ford Raptors, of course, and not your TRXs and things like that. What attracted me to the vehicle is basically I saw it on Marketplace for a good dollar amount. Felt like it was too good to be true. It looked like it had more truck for them in comparison to the dollar amount. And I messaged the person, and they said I could test drive it. Went and test drove it. Didn't see any issues when I was driving it. I ran codes through it just to make sure that it wasn't anything hiding. And I was sold. I made sure that I cut a check, was able to pick it up in about a week, and here it is. So looking at the truck, I can definitely say it's definitely going to need a paint job, some touch up or whatever, or maybe just a compound and wax. Did see a couple blemishes here and there that I didn't see initially when I bought it. But ultimately, I'm happy with this decision. I do want to get rid of some of these things as far as like the chrome pieces. I'm not a big chrome guy, even though the wheels are chrome and it does complement the truck. But I definitely just am more into black lights, black grille, black bumper. So I'll probably look online to see if they got some Z71 parts. Looking at the truck bed looks like shit. Now this definitely needs to be repainted. I plan on doing that at some point. I want to get rid of these 4x4 stickers. They look like they've outlived their time frame. So I definitely want to get that changed out. But overall, this is a good look for right now. This is basically what I'm going to have on the channel up until it's time to get another Camaro. I know I said that I was going to get a Camaro in the beginning. But what's happening right now with us trying to get a house next year and stuff like that, it's just not going to make sense as far as debt to income ratio. I'd rather wait, solidify our spot and get in a home so that way my family can have a better place to live, and then, you know, go and focus on what I want to get for myself. Now, one of the cons that I have besides the truck bed about this truck is the gas mileage. The gas mileage is crazy trash on here. I thought it was going to be just like the Camaro, but no, it's far worse, especially with these rims. I'm getting about a good 12 and a half miles per gallon on this damn thing here. And this is my to and from vehicle. So having to deal with this is just something I'm going to have to muster up throughout the year. But overall, like I said, this is just this is a good decision that I think that I made on my part. So what does this mean for the channel?
Nothing.
I still plan on doing the regular content that I've been doing. Like I said, I plan on building on this truck since it's what it is in my possession for right now. But once everything works itself out, you know, I'm still going to be on the Camaros. That's just my thing. You know, if it comes out, if we are able to get a Gen 7 at some point, I'll probably be in the market for that. Or I'll probably get a 1LE. But quite honestly, my focus is mainly on getting a Z28. The Gen 5 platform is pretty much my favorite. So if I'm able to get my hands on the Z28, that's probably going to be the next vehicle for the channel. But as of right now, this is what we're working with. You know, since my car wreck, I've kind of thought about a couple things here and there. You know, I'm thankful to be alive out of that situation, because it could have got really, really worse. I think I said it before in that episode that, you know, when I got into that car wreck, she pushed me into oncoming traffic. Now, if the traffic would have kept going, I probably would have been dead, you know, potentially, you know, or paralyzed, whatever, you know, whatever comes from a car accident. It could have definitely been worse than what it was. And, you know, when I think about it all, and when I was driving after the fact, I found myself really, really nervous. Didn't like cars around me. You know, people in Arizona can't drive as it is, but you know, it was a difficult situation to navigate through. And when I was thinking about that car accident, when it happened and how it could have been worse than what it was, it pretty much tore me up. It made me really think about, you know, what's more of a safer way to get around out here, because like I said, people can't drive for shit out here. And that decision made me pull the trigger. Now, I will also say this. I kind of have second thoughts about my decision only because of the maintenance. And maintenance meaning these tires. I've already had 2 blowouts, and each tire has cost me $340. Of course, they're custom, so I expect that. These are what, 33 by 13s, I believe. Yeah, these are Venom 33 by 13. So it's like, you know, stuff like that. I mean, spending $680 within a span of 2 weeks, that's not ideal. So that's kind of one of the things that I got to be aware of when I'm driving this thing. You know, the gas is crazy. My insurance went up, not because of the car wreck, but because of the vehicle. I'm paying way more than what I expected to pay. I thought I was already paying a lot with the Camaro, but this, adding it onto my policy, has definitely jumped it up, and I kind of feel a way about it. But at the end of the day, like I said, this will be paid off in a year. But this is what it is, you guys. I don't want to hold you guys too long about this. I just wanted to share it with you guys as far as the content and all that stuff, what's going to be happening going forward. I already got some stuff in the works. I already got a head unit and all that stuff. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to show you guys. So I wrapped the bezels with dry carbon fiber. I think that was a pretty dope addition. This is also my head unit. I wrapped that in carbon fiber as well. So I just got a few things going on right now. I also got like a little ambient lighting. I think that's pretty dope. Looks pretty cool at night. But I've done a few things so far. I mean, you can't really do too much with these things. These things aren't really built for that kind of performance. You know, these aren't like 0 to 60 cars and things like that. This is just a regular ass truck, something that you're gonna either roll with your homies or with your family or do construction or some shit. So, you know, this is just where I'm at with it, you guys. So that'll be it for today's episode. Let me know what you guys think of the truck, if you love it or hate it. That'll be it, man. I'm finna get out of here. It's pretty hot outside, so thanks for tuning in, you guys. Take it easy, and until next time.